Do sheep shrink in a hot bath? This is a wool sweater. After we soak it in hot water and rub it, or throw it in the washing machine and stir it, it becomes like this, commonly known as shrinking. Since a sweater shrinks after washing, what about a sheep in a 100% wool coat? The shrinkage of the sweater is divided into two situations. The first is relaxation shrinkage, which means that wool is stretched by various machines during processing, but it is woven and fixed before it can be returned to its original length, and as a result, it shrinks back as soon as it encounters water. This type of shrinkage is unlikely to occur in sheep. The second is felting shrinkage, which is related to the appearance of the wool and the external force it is subjected to. This is a wool. We can see that it has a layer of scales arranged in one direction, like fish scales on its surface. Its function is to protect the inner layer of the wool from external influences. For example, if you want to dye it, it is quite difficult. And this layer of scales is also the key to the felt shrinking of the sweater. When you rub some sweaters hard, the wools slide and rub against each other. Due to the existence of this layer of unidirectional scales, the frictional resistance is different in different sliding directions. The friction coefficient of the inverse scales is always greater than that of the straight scales. This directional friction effect makes the wool more likely to move in one direction. It is more difficult to move back. Finally, the wool gradually shrinks and intertwines with each other, and the felting is further exacerbated by the wool's high elasticity, natural curling, and preheating softness at the tip of the scales. And what about sheep? If a sheep would stay quietly after taking a bath, without the intervention of various frictional external forces, the wool will not affect each other, and it will not cause felt shrinkage.